So we're going to make some powdered laundry detergent today, and I found this recipe on tipknot.com. It calls for 2 cups of soap, and this is just the bar ivory soap. You can use Kirk's original, it says Cocoa Castile soap, and this is good for hard water. And then it is also, that's 2 cups of the soap, 1 cup of the washing soda from Arm & Hammer, and this is different than baking soda, and 1 cup of borax. And you can use, I've only got this little grater. We made our first batch of liquid soap when we made the Duggars family soap with this, and it took a long time grating it up. We tried all different sizes of it. So this smallest setting works really good for doing soap. I'm going to use my food processor, and I can't make it as small as that on the first try with the food processor. So what I'm going to do is run it through with my shredding blade on the food processor, and then I will run it through with the chopper also. The ivory soap is a little bit waxy, and when we did the felt naphtha soap with just a hand grater, it would stick to it quite a bit, and it was almost like melting it from rubbing it so much. So to get this to fit into here, I'm just breaking it in half so that it's not too much work on the food processor. And I'm going to put this on the high speed that it'll go to make sure that that blade is rotating fast enough to slice it into the smallest bits. And again, I'm using the smallest shredded blade that I have. Now with this food processor, I always get the bottoms of the bars, so I'm just going to take those out and try to run them through. And after you've made soap, you're going to want to wash your food processor or your food grater really well. To make sure that you don't have that soap residue. And as you can see, it's just like when you buy grated cheese at the store. And I want to get it smaller than that, so what I'm going to do is dump it all into this bowl. And then I'm switching to this chopping and mixing blade. And that's going to make it finer and smaller. Now this would be fine if you were going to make the liquid detergent and you were going to melt it down with the water. I'm doing just the dry detergent today. Okay, so now I'm just going to run this through and chop it into smaller bits. I just want to save as much of the soap so that I keep my recipe good. And this is a lot like the Duggars soap, except for the Duggars soap just says for 1 bar of soap, and this one measures for 2 cups of soap. out looks just kind of cottage cheesy. I made another batch yesterday, and every time I do it, it just looks a little bit different. So that's the base of your soap. There's your 2 cups. So now you want 1 cup of the borax and 1 cup of your superwashing soda. And we found, like with my husband's work clothes, that they needed a little extra kick. You can do, this is 1 tablespoon per load of laundry, and for his work clothes we just double it and do 2. So for heavily soiled clothes, do 2 tablespoons. And you can pick up tablespoons extras that you can keep right in the laundry room at the dollar store. So this is a good way to do your homemade soap. Now all I'm going to do is just mix this in, and it's going to be all set. So that's how you make homemade laundry detergent.